championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 25 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last year's national champions, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense making their way on the field to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First and 10 play coming up. On the ground, it's Kelly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Hits some space around the 30. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass, it's Karapateas. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. And the running back takes the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same. So Colorado's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. He escapes the pocket. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Scanning the field, it's Rourke. Pressure is coming. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Receiver brought down after a short pitching catch. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Looking right, this one caught. Finding space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The Huskers will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. He's got the first down and still motoring. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
The quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Bringing pressure. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain, short of the first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range, but let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. And the Buffaloes are going to keep this drive rolling. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Because this is what I love about the legacy of the Nebraska linebacker is the ability to get after the quarterback like this. I mean, think about some of the guys that you and I have had a chance to watch wear that uniform. Back in the old days, it was that half jersey, right? Guys like Trev Alberts and Broderick Thomas and Terrell Farley in the mid-90s on that national championship team. And Levante David, who's a great pro, but got it all started right there in Lincoln.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Pass rush gets home.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The Buffaloes will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Trying to find some room. It's Kelly. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. They're going to run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Karapateas. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They're going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Handoff running right. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. They'll feed the back again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
7, Nebraska, 0.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Excellent field position here for the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So the penalty is going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that 1st and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on 3rd down.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Karapatsias. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his man. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And the Huskers line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Karapateas. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nebraska, 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Running through the tackle. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works. It's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
17. Nebraska, 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Using his legs, it's Kelly. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's Karapateas. With the catch, it's Kelly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Huskers will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. A good timeout call by the offense after the play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Incompletion brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. He's running out of time here. Look out, room to run here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Wark. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
Returner looking to make a play here. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught, completion. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Catch made on the left side. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Looking to throw again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Colorado! This passing game is on fire today. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Here's the option play. And he stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here.
That keeps the score. Colorado, 26.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. To throw, it's Karapateas. Grab down the middle, it's Kelly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds his target. Eludes a tackle. Brought down, the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now play number 9 on this drive. To the air, it's Karapateas. He makes the grab. Tackled, but 1st down. And the Huskers are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship when put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Colorado 26, Nebraska 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The back's got it. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass complete on a crosser. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And the Buffaloes will line up on first and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Throws a stiff arm. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. This is the 6th play on the drive. Trap him for a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out, and quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to throw. It's Rourke. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Fights off a defender. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off for this big interception.
First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. First down, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Dropping back, it's Rourke. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. A play action, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Muscles past the defender. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stuffing the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So Colorado has the lead, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nebraska, 14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pass caught. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. Back to pass. It's Karapateas. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
It feels like a frustration penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Holding.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the ball is out. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback can throw this out of the RPO.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Off the play fake on 1st down. Touchdown, Buffs. And the route is on.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
40. Nebraska, 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Play action here on 1st down. Short throw complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Dropping back, it's Karapatsias. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the run, he's looking deep. And it's hauled in way downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Leaning on the run game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback still with the football. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short, the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. QB keeps it himself. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Big throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to throw. It's Rourke. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.